rethinking what I eat to keep me healthy.
Choose Eat Smart.
Rethinking tobacco prevention.
Fight with facts.
Rethinking drug prevention. Drug drop boxes. Woo!
Rethinking access to mental health care in our community.
Rethinking where we get our food. School gardens.
Rethinking my choices at school lunch, locally grown, healthy, and delicious.
Rethinking talking to parents about sexual health.
Rethinking getting to school. Walking school bus.
Rethinking getting from point A to point B. Drive your bike.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Rethink Your Life, Your Choice. We bring community leaders, advocates, and local residents like you together to find solutions to some important prevention and health issues we are facing today. I'm your host, Emily Deeringer. Thanks for joining us. We are excited to transform Winnebago County into a community focused on implementing solutions for better health where our residents live, work, learn, and play. Today we are talking about a couple of ways to start off your new year in a healthy way and maybe shed some of those unwanted pounds. Our first guests are Laurie Hughes, sales manager from LaSure's Restaurant and Catering here in Oshkosh, and Ellie Nelson with Rethink and the SmartPlate program. Thanks for being here today, ladies.
Thank you, Emily.
Awesome. So in the opening segment of our show, we have different programs that Rethink is working on and different projects and things, and one of those is Eat Smart. However, we're here today to kind of talk about Eat Smart's no longer around. It's kind of a new and improved kind of program. So that's kind of where we're going to start off today. So New Year's resolution we hear all the time is I want to eat better, I want to eat healthier, those kinds of things, make better food choices. So Ellie, could you tell us a little bit about SmartPlate and how that program can potentially help folks make those better food choices?
Yes, SmartPlate, formerly known as Eat Smart. We just relaunched it under a new name and new logo. And its mission is to help those people who are trying to eat healthier to identify the healthy options in a restaurant setting. It all stemmed out of the Theta Care's Coronary Health Improvement Program, CHIP. The graduates are asking how they can go out to eat and still maintain these healthy dietary goals. So we came together and formed this initiative with health professionals and local restaurants and catering businesses to provide and identify their healthy menu items.
So these items are being identified on menus, and lots of restaurants are kind of jumping on that, like let's identify the calories bandwagon, partially because they want to and partially because some new federal regulations that came out that restaurants and other food retailers are supposed to post the calorie content of their items. So how is SmartPlate a little bit different from the kind of generic posting of just calories?
Yes, SmartPlate takes it probably a step further than just the calories. So a lot of people get stuck on that one number, like how many calories are in this, when actually there's a lot of other aspects of health that you need to take into consideration when you're choosing what to eat. So we look at fat content, sodium and sugar content, if it has vitamins and minerals, all of that stuff that you need in order to eat a well-balanced diet.
So you've got calories, fat, salt and sugar, kind of, the numbers kinds of parts. Are there other parts of SmartPlate that make it a little bit more unique, other aspects of food that SmartPlate takes into consideration when labeling something as a SmartPlate item?
Yeah, we definitely take all the numbers, and then we also make sure that we have whole grains, lean protein, healthy fats, fruits and veggies and everything, just to make sure that you get, the whole holistic portion of it.
Cool. So how does SmartPlate work then? Like if I'm out to eat at a restaurant and I want to know what a good food choice would be, or a smart food choice, I'll use the right words, a smart food choice, how would I go about looking for those items that have fewer calories, and less fat and sodium and sugar, and have whole grains and fruits and vegetables like you were talking about?
Well, each restaurant submits recipes to us that we give to a registered dietitian to look over, and they use Theta Care's optimal nutrition criteria to look that through to see if it's approved under the SmartPlate criteria, which is one and the same. So once that's approved, it's put into one of two categories. The items that are in green, they're the best options. Those are the ones that are going to be made with the fruits and veggies and the whole grains, the lean meats. And those are kind of the ones that we strive towards. And then the yellow ones, which are also really good options, the ones with the yellow icons, but those are more relaxed criteria, and they're kind of for the people who want to choose the healthy choice, but they're just not quite there yet.
So it's probably a little more like the foods we're used to seeing,
yeah,
as
when you go
opposed
to
to the
eat,
ones
yeah.
we really should be eating.
Exactly.
Probably. All right. So you look for those icons in local restaurants or other food retail establishments. Where can we find some of those SmartPlate restaurants?
We have restaurants in Winnebago County, Calumet, and Outagamie County, and then we also have two in Shawano County. And
so it's a whole regional thing going on.
We're just trying to spread the word. We actually have one here with us today, awesome. Laurie. And then there's a complete list of our people that we work with on our website and our Facebook page, and all their SmartPlate items that they provide. So
if you go to the website, smartplatewi.com, there's a tab there where you could look at all the restaurants and what they offer.
Definitely, yes.
Super.
100%.
That's awesome. So, like you mentioned, we have one of our food retail establishment partners here, and that's a whole new phrase for me, food retail establishment. It sounds so professional and official sounding. But Leshur's is not only just a restaurant, they also do catering. So that's why we're here, why you're here, because you can kind of play both sides of the coin.
Yes. Actually, Leshur's is 5 businesses one. We have the restaurant and we have the catering. And with our slogan of food so good you think your mom was in the kitchen, we're finding that that's been a slogan for a long time, and it was now grandma's in the kitchen. And we're finding that it's really nice this time of year that we love the cutouts and we love the lard, but after the first of the year, it's right. The people wanted those options, and that's really why Leshur's was on the bandwagon with this. So we were having companies come to us. We're very blessed with the Foxville area, that we have numerous companies that order lunches all the time for us to bring to their employees for meetings and everything. And their employees were just asking, we're going to get extra health benefits with our health insurance company if we're active and we're getting together. And there was a very a push from the Oshkosh businesses. Miles Kimball now Silver Star Brands, they're always looking for those healthy options. And we really like the cake, but can it be angel food, or can it be strawberries on the side, or can it be? So this is kind of where we came into it. It's really a need. It's like, yes, we want to have those lovely cakes and the frostings in moderation, but yet it's bringing a balanced part to what mom really wants to serve her kids on the table.
Yeah,
so.
Well, and I think you put that really well, is that this isn't just a health department initiative or certain few people in the community. I mean, these are restaurant goers and people that eat food, and business owners that are asking for we want some of these options, and we just want to know what are some good options, what are some smart choices. So we're really glad to have Leshur's as one of those partners. So speaking of some of those choices, can you explain some of the dishes that Leshur's has that meet the SmartPlate criteria?
Sure. Actually, what we did is we brought in a catering consultant, and we actually had our recipes put to the test. They are all Theta Care certified by their dietitians, and there's specific SmartPlate. You can go to www.leshurs.com and you can go right to our catering tab, and we have our SmartPlate menu as well as our off-premise and our banquet hall menu. And so we can kind of tie in this menu with any of our other menus, but it is all listed in the greens and the yellows, as you're going to see. So if you want sauce on the side, maybe that's going to make the things a little bit greener. The yellows, maybe with the sauces. And then there are quite a few menu selections on our regular menu as well, with the salads and everything, that maybe have, like, it's a salmon salad with the teriyaki, but we'll maybe have the teriyaki on the side, so people at least have that option. So that was it launched a whole new brand for us as well, to know that we're just dietary have that consciousness for what the people of the community want.
And we've got some of the pictures of some of the items up on the screen for our viewers to look at, and I'm getting a little hungry here, guys.
There's so many things. Well, first of all, it was quinoa. Is that how I really pronounce it?
Yeah.
Right? And it was kind of funny because I had a fun task, and I got to go into some of these factories, with the factory workers and stuff, and sample. It's like, are you guys going to actually eat it? Well, if they buy it for you for lunch, and these guys are looking at chickpeas in the salad and green, peppers. No way, and quinoa. But then I'm like, just try it. Come on, you're a guy. You can try this. This is really good. I would really eat this. So it's fun to see it take off, and that whole new realm of introducing some of this food too. So, and just some of the chicken dishes that we have, and just adding the extra scallions and light on the oil, and just it was the cilantro and a lot of color appeal, and then like a jasmine rice salad. So just adding the color so people are being able to eat as a visual. And I think it's a real win-win for everybody. People get to try some of these new items. They're really colorful, really exciting items to eat. You can feel good about serving them as a caterer or as a food provider. Workplaces can feel good ordering in to serve their employees, actually good tasting, healthy food. And then, the consumers or the employees get to eat all this great stuff that you guys have came up with, which is just super exciting. So what's your favorite SmartPlate item? My favorite, by hands down, I was just talking about that, is the red quinoa salad, and I have that picture, but it's a filling salad. You just a few bites and you're full. And I mean, I was a bigger eater. I mean, come on, I promoted LaSure's, Food So Good Your Mom's in the Kitchen, or where pies are made with lard forever, so I'm on this bandwagon of mommy can shed a couple pounds on this thing too. So, so the red quinoa and just the chickpeas, and just know that it's, so full of nutrition, but yet it's colorful. It's got the red and the green peppers and the onions, and it's just a fun food to eat, and then it's like, all the new textures and stuff, because, quinoa has just a texture that you're not used to in a regular starch with your creamy mashed potatoes. So it's kind of fun all over. It's fun with food.
Well, and that's a cool part, is that this food can be fun, and by the way, if it's healthy, that's even better. So Ellie, real quick, what's next for SmartPlate? Where are we going from here?
Well, right now we're looking into expanding to other local restaurants. We're reaching out to restaurants in the area and the region we were talking about, and caterers, and then hopefully in the future we can expand our borders to other parts of the state and different communities.
Awesome. So be on the lookout for a new SmartPlate restaurant near you. Check out the website. We're always adding new ones. So thank you again both for being here today. I am super excited to go try some of these items. I hope our viewers are as well. Hopefully they'll help you stick to maybe a New Year's resolution or a New Year's goal. So we're turning now to a video from a new collaborative project with UW Oshkosh and nursing students, as well as East Central Wisconsin Regional Planning Commission. So kind of goes on how students can interact with where they live, but in a more active kind of transportation kind of way. So we'll be right back in the studio after this.